Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius November 12, 2021. You are better than anyone. You know your qualities even though you don't always value them. Therefore, when another person emphasizes them, you would feel disoriented and unwilling. Libra may be taking a toll on those thoughts, as energetically you would be prone to get the best of the day. It's a good day, no doubt about it. That's why it encourages comfortable meetings with the people who contribute to you and not with whom you just entertain yourself. Possibly you would be making everything prosper if suddenly you feel that you must act, rather than think. The priorities on your walk could be obvious, but despite it seems like a joke, you are not always aware of what is correct or not. The moon itself is perhaps the one that generates such havoc. Although you cannot be attentive to everything, most of the time, then concentrate on paying as much attention as possible so that you do not lose detail. You too often seek the approval, respect, and admiration of others. And you are easily confused when you are not stroked in the direction of the hair. Try to be less reliant on comments from those around you today. Rely on your innate talents. You will be more loved and respected if you can show off your self-confidence. Your priorities will be essential to you. Nothing will divert you from them. Take some information before you start. You have trouble making yourself understood. Don't tread on eggshells, and you will be fine. Expect many changes that will free you from certain shackles, whether it's in family, work, or love. Try to keep a clear mind and don't decide on impulse. The mistake will cause unnecessary worry. We love you a lot more than you think. The effects of the moon prove it to you with many expressions of affection from those close. If you felt alone, you are no longer. Waiting is not an option. When you have to take action on your body and your well-being, it is the right time to generate health. Therefore, when you have the desired inspiration, do not let anything stop you. Exercise, have a good diet, and turn to those who are in these vibrations to motivate you. You are living a day of communication. Chances are, you spend a lot of your time hanging on your computer's phone or email, overwhelmed by calls and emails. You may also want to take a little trip. Why not visit a family member or a friend of yours? Either way today, you'll want to feel surrounded. Did you have trouble getting out of bed this morning? Blame it on Saturn, who has been circling you for several days and decided that a little slack would be perfect for today. If you listen to your needs, it shouldn't last long. Get a little exercise, cook up a little home-cooked meal, or vegetate on the couch for a few hours, and you'll be better tomorrow. If you don't have the time and the inclination, just leave the mountain of dirty laundry and your worries where they are. I promise they will not have moved in the early morning. The 9 is present, and with it, some external proposals would give you the grace to feel that your money could grow like foam. By having that motivation, you would let the influence of the number 9 fill you with prosperity, and with it, the advice of the day that would be related to putting on paper all your wishes in short words. Stick it on a mirror where you see yourself every day, and thus you would at the same time decree what you want, turning it into facts. If you have cultivated an image of a specialist or artist, in a manual or intellectual field, your skill will undoubtedly be in great demand today. Don't shy away from the request. You may be offered more than you ask for. And if someone is willing to pay dearly for your services, why deprive yourself? Not every day is as good as this one, financially speaking. You decide to assess what your household costs are costing you. The good surprise, because there is one, is that you have some money left for your leisure time. You are satisfied. You intend to take advantage of this little bonus. If you have a little trouble getting your ideas across, wait a few more days. The stars are predicting a marked improvement. Your projects will be well accepted. People looking for a job find a tempting offer. You live in the best way with love, and for that reason, you would be receiving all the benefits of the conjunction between the moon and Venus. Let yourself be pampered, and made to be filled with compliments, because with this there are possibilities that your motivations go back and find what to do with whom you are compatible. Today, the position of the planets is such that you will surely want to share your views on love with someone close to you. You will undoubtedly be of very good advice, especially if this person is going through a period of crisis in their life as a couple. However, do not try to manipulate her because you must remember that her own experience is bound to be very different from yours. The announcement of your ex's marriage hit like a thunderclap. Still, in denial, you naively thought this news was going to go unnoticed. Indeed, because of daily arguments, your married life had become unmanageable. Separation remained the only viable solution. Yet the influence of Mars on your sign attests to it. It is the beginning of a process of rebirth. Go beyond the stage of mistrust and trust yourself. Meetings will change your destiny. Sometimes it could be impossible for you to have everything in your favor. You are not always in control of your goals. It is generally a gear that leads you to achieve your goals, but with this, you should be aware that teamwork is better. Libra in his regency would have everything to make you feel prosperous, without a doubt. This day may be a bit laborious if you work. You might be insecure and delays beyond your control are holding you back in your endeavors. However, these inconveniences will prove to be useful in giving you time to reflect and to take up each problem one by one. Be patient with your pain and if possible wait until tomorrow to make important decisions. Good luck. A meeting with Pisces prompts you to wonder about your professional orientation. You feel cramped in your current job and have more creative desires. Your future may well be in the arts. You are good at conveying your emotions, and it seems like you can't contain this creative flow. You still lack the self-confidence to launch yourself body and soul into this new challenge, but the influence of Neptune will be decisive in helping you leap. Coming from a different horizon, your circle of friends remains timeless. This happy melting pot knew how to pick you up during your internal storms. Each in his way, with his traditions and habits, has put his bags in your heart never to come out unscathed. In short, you have formed a second family. The one we choose and not that we endure. Knowing that you are surrounded by so much empathy and love ends the greatest turbulence. They will no longer disturb your peace of mind.